All right, good evening, everyone. I want to use this medium to explain how I was able to achieve this, and it's a very simple one, but I wouldn't want to, um, I don't want the video to be long. I just want to make it as quick as possible. And in achieving this, I'm going to go straight to the point. I may not necessarily start the design from the scratch, so I will hide some and I'm going to explain how I was able to achieve this. All right, so let's get started. Now, as you all know that in designing this, the first thing you need to work on is your background. And if you are interested, kindly let me know. I'm going to share the resources I used so that you can as well replicate it and fine-tune your design also. All right, so let's go ahead as we hide some of uh, elements here, as we hide some of our elements. So all right, so this is the background. So it starts with the background. This is the background used. And for those of us who are new to this, if you want to have this kind of background, all you need to do is to come to this place, like this. So if I click here, I come to from gallery. You look for the image you want to use for your background. So this is the background I used, as you can see. So that's how I was able to get the background. The second thing I did was to have this shape here. Now you see that it's somehow dark. Now how was I able to achieve this? All you need to do is to come to this second part, come to shape. So this is it. Increase this like this. Then you come to your gradient. Then that's how I got that. Now for you, because I already have this, you may not have yours, so let me do it from the scratch and let me show you how I was able to achieve that. So come to your shape, just like I said. Come to shape like this. Then you can do it under the fill color, but I don't want to use the fill color, so just press the check, then click on it again, like the shape, click on it again, then come to your color, enable the color. You can see that once you enable your color in this on this app, it will automatically come out red. So click under gradient, then when you scroll to the side like this, you can pick any of these. So when you pick this, the next thing you should click on is this plus. So when you click on this plus, then you drag this node. Since what you want to achieve is that the black should be at the base, so it's gradient. So the next thing you need to do is for you to click on this, click on that node. So when I click on this, now if you look at this one, you realize that it's actually indicated that you actually click on it. What you see here is different from what you see here. Do you get what I'm saying now? So once you see this highlights, the one that you click on, the one at the right hand side, that means that is the node you want to actually work on. So once I have picked it, what's the next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to click on this. This actually represents, it stands for the color. This plus, if I want to add more notes, if I want to remove more notes, so this one, so you want to actually adjust that. So are you getting it? But now I just want to work on the color. So you click on the color, then this one now, I want it to be transparent, so you drag it to the extreme end, and that's it. Okay, so what do you realize? You notice that this part that was once white, it has now become transparent, while this part remains the same. So click on OK. Click on OK. Do you know why you have it this way? You have it this way because under the edit, it still appears like this. So what I'm going to do is just to come here and to achieve what I want to achieve here. Sorry. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Sorry, let me go back to this. Let me actually do it under this gradient and this. Yes. So let me do it under this. Instead of going to that color, we can just do it there straight away. Now let me, for sake of emphasis, let me do it again so that you will not be confused. So just follow closely. This is the shape. I just got the shape. Yes, that's the shape. Come to gradient, then just click on it. And I've actually explained how you achieve that. Click on the plus sign, then you do the same thing. So that is what we did. That's what we did. Alright, so the next thing I did was just to reduce the opacity at least a bit. Just reduce the opacity a bit. So let's give it 75, and that's all. So then the next thing is for me to just lock it so that it will not interfere with whatsoever I want to do. And let me just bring it to the back. Okay, so the next thing I did was to have the theme of the program. So I already have the logo here, I already have the name. Then it's a what? It's a teenagers conference 2025. So this is very easy to get. So 2025 teens conference. 2025 teens conference. Now let me show you the font I used in case you want to get the same thing. So that is the name of the font. It's called Warto. This font, Wartograph. So that's the font I used. It's as simple as that. Alright, so for the teens and conference, while the 2025 is, I use this font. For the 2025, I use SABUGA Regular. So that's that. So having achieved that, the next thing was to bring in now this is where the work lies. Actually, I have the PLP. I did not design this from the scratch. I already have the PLP. Just to ease my design, the cubed for Jesus. I already have the, what's it called now? I have the design already. I have a design already. So I just impute that. So let me just try to explain. Now, there are two things here. You see Jesus. So let me show you the font. I use this font. This is the name of the font. that I used. Sorry, let me just try to get the font I used. I think I used. Wait. No, I used this font. No, not this. I've actually forgotten the font I used. I think I used this. Yes, I think I used. Was it Canvas Bags? I'm not sure. I used. No. It was more like not Canvas Bags. Sorry, you can use that as well, but that's not the font I used initially. It has actually disappeared from this. That's not the font I used, but it's under the family of this. Oh gee, and I wouldn't want this. If I will later get it, and I will just send it because of our time. So let me just. So that's the font. So what is special about this is it's a kind of gold effect. So, and for you to achieve this, now the color here is this. Can you see now? The color here is this. So I have how many nodes? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can still achieve the same thing. And how can you achieve this? If you click on this node, then you click on this color, you realize that if you impute the same thing here, you are going to achieve. And how can you impute the same thing? Just by clicking on this. When you click on this, now let me click on it so that you understand. When you click on it, you see that if you impute these parameters, you will get the exact color that I use for this first node. Second node, do the same thing. Come to color, click on the pen. Can you see that now? The third one, come to the color and the pen, this exact thing. And the fourth, come to the color, the pen. Can you see now? So if you actually impute this same thing, you will get the same color code, the same thing. So with this, I was able to achieve this text effect. So the same thing I used for a cube, I used for and Jesus. So the only tweak I have with Jesus was that this first S, instead of making it capital uppercase, I use lowercase. As you can see here, is a lowercase. So that's that. And this effect, just like effect that I have here, so you can achieve that by coming to oh Jesus. So come to your color and give it a transparent color. So when you give it a transparent color, the next thing you have to do is to come to your stroke. Yes, come to your inner shadow. Come to your inner shadow. So if you use this same thing, the blur radius 1, you use you can use this color, you can use this color. So but the setting is blur radius 1, the offset -2, like that. You will achieve the same thing. So just play around it. So let me just get this done. Alright, so that was how I was able to get a kid for Jesus, and the next was to bring in the picture. Was to bring in the picture, and I have the name. Now, if you look at the name, you realize that the name has a background. How can you achieve something like this? All you need to do is, once you are done typing what you want to type, then you come to background, then you give it the background. So it's as simple as that. You choose the color you want to use. So that's that. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So now I have this also. I have this, and this is behind the picture. It's behind the picture, and on it I have to participate. Sorry, for participation, then I have the contact. For participation, I have the contacts. Then I have the dates, the venue. Yeah, I think that's all. So it's as simple as that. The only thing I have left here, don't forget the font I use for this location. The font I use for this location, I hope I'm able to get it. Yes, I use this font. This richness demo regular. That's that for that. So, and for this date, the venue, I use initial age Ramond regular. I use the Ramond regular. And is there any other thing? Okay, yeah, if you do one more thing, I added light effects. I added light effects. If you look at this, you realize that there is a light effect here. So the light actually gives a kind of effect to that, and I also have it here. So I can send this also if you need it. So I think that's all. I also have light effect on the cubed. The same light effects, I just have it here. I have it here. So that's that. So that's how I was able to achieve this simple church flyer. Alright, so peradventure you have any question, you can just drop it, and I'm going to gladly attend to your question. So thank you. See you on the next video.